Hello everybody, it's me, Final Chase with more Let's Speedrun Mario Galaxy 1. I don't know, I just wanted to try to change up the intro a little bit. So you know what, let's do it entirely different. Luma Lee, Luma Bop, welcome to the Luma Shop! Sorry, one of my friends kind of got that stuck in my head. It will never leave. It will never leave my head. No, it's actually that bad. It will never leave my head. I can always hear it in his voice, too. It's really odd. No matter what I try to do. It's always stuck in my head like that. It's quite bad. But anyways, this is one of two missions like this. There are two missions like this where you have to get all the purple coins without missing one of them. This one is the much easier version of the two, though this one still has its difficulties with it. Mainly because you need to know how to use the backflip, or else you are not getting all 100 coins here. At all. There's still another star that I'm kind of worried about here coming up. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just gonna say it right now. Remember the junk one where you had to clean up using the bombs? Yeah, there's another one like that, and it's harder. Best I've ever managed to complete it ever was with 1 second left on the clock. I think I may have had 2 once. Maybe, and this is me after talk. This is me half asleep right now, talking, by the way. I just want to get this done so I have stuff ready. That's really it. I need to get more Persona videos done, but I don't have time to go do that. Why? Because I have class tomorrow. And I have to do that here very soon. Or else, well, I do have the conclusion, but I've got that mostly settled out. I've got the entire report for like this and the next lab anyways done. And if I really wanted to, I can get another one done. I just gotta remember to not talk and mess around with my friends that entire time. That shouldn't be difficult, right? Right? Just hide myself in a corner or something and make sure no one talks to me for like a good 4 hours and do homework non-stop. Probably get really hungry. Yeah, the fountain's done now, by the way. Now it's fully done. I finished every mission in there. The Terra still has that honey, hive, galaxy, purple coin mess I don't want to go to. Since the bedroom's here, might as well go to this one and do another Dusty Dune mission. Because I need to. Alright. Only one mission that doesn't require a comet left around here. Oh boy. Let's do this. The Sunbaked Castle again? But I'm not doing the Sunbaked Castle. I'm doing the hidden mission. If it wasn't obvious due to the question mark star emblem, which is quite nice. I do like that. Though it does kind of ruin the exploration matter. Because if I do know there's a hidden mission, well, during my first run through, when I realized there was a hidden mission there, I just looked a little bit harder and I almost always found it immediately after knowing that. See here, I'm short one of the trial galaxies, which that's bubble. That's the bubble one. I know that off the top of my head. Oh, I missed that one. I missed that one. We'll just go grab this easy one down here. Grab the easy one, or at least one I can grab without any effort, because it's there. Then hurry over while sweating, and wall jump with a shell in my hands. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. I think that's intentional. So just go with it as it is, and yeah, there's the glitch with the shell. It kind of annoying. Or that's just the impact of the shell doing that. I don't know. Oh, next time I will be doing missions that won't take as long. Or at least the normal missions. The longer missions from here on out are going to be the comet missions. As they most likely were anyways. Typically they are the longer missions of the game. Not always, but most of them are. Well, they could also be some of the shortest too. Oh yeah, I hit the Koopa shell and then I threw it and then he kinda went kablooey. Oh yeah, you can't do that. So what you should do is destroy every enemy here because it would be nice and beneficial. And stay on this. And just do whatever you need to do to pass the time. There is an easy way to get rid of these crabs. It's spin and then quickly go around them and then hit them again with the spin. Now the important thing to find is that stump again. You know, the one you see immediately as soon as you land here. But you can't really hit. And then all you need to do is make sure there's enough cleared off. And then it starts reacting and then you hit these very few easy to hit notes. Sometimes you go fast enough you actually have to wait for a few seconds for it to actually work. After that you get your warp star. I mean launch star. Alright, interesting little bit of anime time, I suppose. I've just finished watching Azumanga Daioh for the first time, and I typically only watch anime once. Typically I don't watch it again. Typically. There are some times where I do watch like an episode or two of an anime, but that's it. Like some of my favorite episodes. Like if I really liked an episode or something, then I watch it. Beyond that, I don't really. And I'll be honest, I laughed quite a bit in that anime. I watched it about half subbed, half dubbed. Half the episodes I watched subbed and half I didn't. Oh, and by the way, this one is much easier. You can grab it while it's up there, but I forgot the star actually follows with the platform for a little bit. Yeah, I realized this was not getting me anywhere. So I decided to hit the button, and it is possible to get up there. You just have to use the other side with the coins up there. And that's really it. Yeah, I forgot that they actually did that. You can lead the bullets into the dry bones. I think it only just dismembers them temporarily. I don't think it actually destroys them. Just like whenever you jump on them. 8 minutes in, doing pretty good. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Well, there's quite a bit that could happen. 91. I do remember how many stars I did get in this. I mean, geez. This is the last one I recorded. I mean, I should remember that at least. Off of Azumanga Daioh, this one probably shouldn't be too surprised by my favorite character of that one, but it was Chiyo-chan. If you've seen that anime, yeah, that one should have been a pretty obvious choice who my favorite one was. Sakaki was probably my second favorite. Mainly because with the cats and any other animal like a cat, it was fun. I loved that. Oddly enough, I could probably relate that to most of my friends, all of those characters. Though simplified, yes, that was kind of the intent in my opinion. Gotta remember that anime was made in 2004, so the stereotypes were pretty new at the time. For anime standards at least, if they are considered stereotypes at this point. Some of them I can definitely consider that now. But they were made in like 07, 08, and later than 04. I consider it probably one of the older animes I've watched, though definitely not the oldest I've watched, considering I've watched Pokemon and Cardcaptor Sakura. Yeah, A guy watched guard capture Sakura. Is that really a surprise? I don't see why I can see why the demographics was for females, but well, for girls, young girls, but we had Pokemon, and the guys had Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. I didn't really watch too much Dragon Ball Z. Here's my thing with more popular anime like Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and all. And animes more like that. The ones that are considered like really good and people love a lot, I typically don't like that much. Or I'm just disappointed in. Why? I think it's mainly because of myself that I get my hopes up like really high, thinking this is gonna be like the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And then I just end up disappointed. It typically happens like that, and I don't really know why I go in the mindset like that. I want to say it's gonna be really good, but then I'm like, oh god, just let it end. Like the one I've got the furthest in of the big animes people consider, I think, was One Piece. That one was the one that kept my interest the longest. Though that one didn't. Though I didn't even reach 100 episodes on that. Bleach was horrible. I barely got past 40 episodes before I just said forget it. And whenever... And I seem to love running into things with my long jump, I've noticed. Quite badly too, and... dang it. My headset loves getting stuck on my new chair. It's not squeaky anymore! I love it! And it's comfy. Hehe. It's a comfy chair. Yeah, there's also that Luma that says, oh, this chair's the comfiest. You're not in it. How can you tell? You're not sitting. You're floating. But yeah, typically I'm disappointed by that stuff. Full Metal Alchemist. I never really watched. Naruto, I've heard. All the characters I've seen, I've hated. All of them. Sorry to any of those fans that are watching, but oddly enough, I can't really stand to like them. It's more myself, so rather than the anime itself, it's probably more of myself. Oh yeah, Matter Splatter Galaxy. I have mixed feelings about this one. One section in particular that I can't stand. Mainly because it involves my least favorite power-up ever. Well, in the Mario series at least. There have been some really, really good power-ups and some really, really bad power-ups. Really bad power-ups. The spring is one of them. That, like, are random or don't control well or just don't feel right in the Mario series. Spring is one where I just don't like it. So pretty much any mission that requires the spring to be used, and I mean required, not one where you can use it but you can sequence break it and not have to deal with it. That's typically fine with me, and I fall through everything and die again. So that's 2 times now. How many times will I die in one mission? Well, the most I've had is 2, right? Huh. Yeah, well, I guess it could be worse. In reality, I mean, in my test run, I had a huge headache, trying to beat this one. Oh boy. Yeah, so my goal is still under 20 episodes. I feel like I can do that. I've got about, like, what, 25 stars left? I've got about 30 stars left, at most. Actually, no. There's only 120 in the game. So, I've got most of them. I'm at, like, what, 92 at this point? I don't remember. I only remember what I ended on. Which was 95, by the way. Might as well just say it right now. I had 95 at the end of this. Yeah, I had 92 at this point. Oh my. So that's not too many more stars. Oh yeah, this is the part I hate. I always try to hit the shortcut here, no matter what. I always try to hit it. Or at least try to go out of my way to hit it. It's not that hard to hit, but if you do get it, you save yourself a lot of time of trying to actually jump up some really annoying jumps. Which, I don't get why they do this. It's not fun, it's just annoying. I don't like it. By the way, a bunch of star bits that I need to desperately grab as many as I can. Well, I get most of them. This is another one of those missions where you can get quite a few star bits. Oh yeah, this launch star over here. Oh, well, no, it's actually a slink star. Hit it. You'll save a lot of time. It's there for a reason. Trust me, you want to use it. So at this point, I'm just trying to be careful, making sure I don't actually mess up again. Die a third time. Typically, I don't want to try to die more than 3 times on a stage. That's kind of my goal. Pretty simple. This is obviously not going to be a deathless run, because that would require resetting and all that. And in this, you can't reset. Well, I can because, well, computer crashes with my old computer made it impossible. Or whenever I just wasn't in the mood and I just didn't feel it. That happens from time to time where I just say forget it and I just don't record. But typically I'm only like maybe 8 minutes in at the most. I mean, I can usually tell pretty quickly if I'm not in a good mood and if I'm not in the right mindset when recording. Yeah, one of my sisters definitely ruined pretty much all my anime watching. Even more so for the more popular stuff. I am not kidding with that either. Like, Bleach, I thought I didn't like it before, but oh boy, did I really can't stand it. Like, if anyone even mentions that one to me, I'm just like, forget it, let's talk about something else. I'm serious. She ruined that one for me. What little I actually watched it, I think at most I watched 50 episodes, I think. Maybe 60. Look, my main problem with it is they talk way too much. I'm sorry, it shouldn't take 5 episodes for one fight scene. Yes, that is my major complaint about basically most anime of this sort. One Piece also did the same thing. I tried to tolerate it, and I only got so far as well. Really wish that didn't happen, but it does. I don't really like it. To me, it feels like a fight scene should probably take at most 2 episodes. That's probably also why I've never really gotten to watch Dragon Ball Z or any of the Dragon Ball things. I've watched a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I got to part way through the 2nd season. Same thing, a duel should not take that effing long. My little pet peeves. That's one of them, and unfortunately it plagues most of the major animes. So yeah, I do prefer more the comedy-based gag animes. Oh, and also why I like what's considered more feminine animes, just due to the action not taking an eternity. I mean, seriously. That is my major complaint with anime. Yeah. And, yeah, I know I said Cardcaptor Sakura, but hear me out. I only watched it in subbed. I did not watch the dub. That is one anime where if you watched it in the dub, you were probably going to be disappointed. A lot was changed. Names were changed, all but 2 of the characters had their names changed in that anime. And there's something completely ridiculous. I mean, way out there. I mean, they were kind of close, but not really. And the voicing. One of the characters I can't help but laugh every time they open their mouth whenever they try to talk. It was that bad. It's kind of one of those so bad it's good, but not at the same time. Where I couldn't tell if I was disappointed the entire time or laughing the entire time. Voices. Though it was a memorable role, but for the wrong reasons. And none of the other voices really I remember. I watched I watched 2 episodes and done for Cardcaptor Sakura. Beyond that, I did not watch any of it. I watched it all in sub. Beyond that, trust me, much better. Oh yeah, those bees do tell you how many purple coins you should have at this point. If you don't have it, reset. Though if you have more, that's perfectly fine, because you gained some while you were in the area. What's with me and missing 1 purple coin all these times? Oh yeah, if I didn't mention before, I love the song that plays whenever you're timed on purple coin missions. Love the music. I do approve of it. Thankfully, one thing they did change from 1 to 2 is that the time doesn't go down anymore after you get all the coins. And by the way, 3 minutes 30 seconds? Oh yeah, not a problem. So what's next on the list? Oh, right. Let's do a longer mission. By that, I mean me completely messing up. By the 3rd mission of Toy Time! This one shouldn't have taken me this long, but it did take me a while. Actually, yeah, it took me a while. Yep, the last one of Toy Time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We're going to end off Toy Time with my least favorite mission. Well, no. I'm kind of glad this is the last mission of Toy Time, actually. Why? This, I believe, is the last time I've used the spring power-up. Which I say, hoorah! Oh, and you have to use it in this one. There's no getting out of it. Because that wall there, impossible to jump on. Without the spring power-up. Oh, and I've also been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged. Yeah. Fun stuff. At best I could probably do a decent Tristan voice, but that's about it. But I think anyone could do a decent Tristan voice. I won't do it right now just because I don't want to have like half my audience leave on me. So I'm doing it for pretty much both of our sakes at this point. And I've also been watching the Dragon Ball Z Abridged as well. Way fall. I think there's a slight shortcut if you manage to get on the edge of this spork. That's a spork, right? Or is that a fork? Ugh. Sometimes I can't tell. Okay. Oh man, I almost just dozed off there for a second. Oh boy. Too tired. I'm going to sleep after this one. Rightfully so. Oh man. Yep. Sorry about the yawns. Oh man. Alright, now to the ice. What? This isn't Toy Time, is it? Wait, why is it all snowy? Why do I have a snow cone here? Why am I on the stick of a popsicle? That's not even a pop. I don't even like those kind of popsicles anyways. It's like the vanilla shaved ice one, and I like vanilla ice cream and all of its variants of ice cream, including the yogurt that tastes like ice cream. I've had that a little bit before. Not my favorite, but I do enjoy it. Yeah, you can move around like you're on the ice, but it's kind of silly to do it. Yeah, a lot of star bits in this mission too. Yeah, this was definitely the mission where I gained a lot of star bits. Well, the episodes where I gained a lot of star bits. Yep. Oh yeah, fork spam at the cake. A lot of people want a cake today. Too bad it's no one's cake. Mainly because I don't like strawberries on my cake. Oh yeah, there's a pipe down there, but it's not important. I think it gives you like a bunch of star bits or something. So I should be interested in, but I'm not. Mainly because I don't really need them. Or at least for this in particular. Now comes for the boss. Now, in theory, this works with and without the spring at the same time. I'm gonna say it right now. In ways, it's easier with the spring, and in ways, it's not easier with the spring. It's doable. I do it without the spring, by the way. And oh yeah, make sure you actually, you know, have or are able to take a hit. Kinda would be nice. So a lot of the rest that I'm doing here is going to be taking out this boss. Typically, this boss really isn't as difficult as I made him to be. The best way to do it is the triple jump, and then not land right in the fire, May. Yeah, you can stand on top of those guys and then do the backflip wall jump, or you could just, you know, do it the normal way, May. And actually, you know, use the spring power-up back there conveniently for you to do this. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I mean, I know it's back there, but I just don't want to do it just because I don't like the spring power-up. That's how much I hate it. I try to do bosses that almost require it the way that I shouldn't. I mean, it's that ridiculous. Yeah, it's kind of bad whether a power-up is that bad to where you try everything in your power to not use the power-up that's basically given to you. Also, triple jumping on this platform is not easy. Yeah, he just gets a little sporadic with his lightning bolts at home in. Yeah. Ow, you jerk. Stop zapping me. Stop using Electro Ball on me. You're not that fast anyways. Besides, you're staying perfectly still. So the power of that move is going down. And I have no clue what happened there. Yeah, at this point I should have just really just gotten the frigging spring. But there are times where taking a hit is actually helpful. Like that situation. Kaboom goes the gopher thingy. What is it exactly? Is it a mole? Is it a gopher? Is it a gigantic nuisance? Well, yeah, it's that. Well, I got a star anyways. My win! So anyways, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, I want to at least get to 100-something stars. So that's at least 5 more I need to go grab. Though, in theory, it's actually 94 stars. There's still 1 more I have to go... I still have to go do the Bowser. Go fight Bowser a second time. So, until then... Well... I got a little bit more time. So probably what's going to be coming up soon on my channel is going to be... Probably more Xenoblade, of course, but I don't know how far I'm going to be... I'll probably be finishing up Persona. Yeah, I'll probably have finished Persona 4 almost by then, so... With the Hungry Luma saying he's hungry, it's an episode. Bye, guys.